On River Road, I have with me to just set the stage Mr. David Boyne, who is the tournament organizer. David, good evening to you.
Good evening to you, Captain.
Yes, so how have things been this year for the tournament?
This year, tonight is the combination of a planning process that took many months of planning to get to where we are tonight. I'm happy that we're at the stage where we can say that we're going to have a table tennis finals in terms of the senior games this year. And it's also a sort of a warm-up for what is to come at the end of this year. As you know, Barbados will be hosting the Commonwealth Table Tennis Masters Championship. It's the second edition of such a championship, and we were able to successfully win the bid in India 2 months or so ago. And we have a planning committee in place, and we're working assiduously towards ensuring that we have quality masters table tennis playing in Barbados. Come on matches between, say, David Harris and Wilmot Goddard, and the winner of that semi-final match against Rod Husbands. These are seasoned players.
Okay, I see.
And then you have someone like Charles Bartlett as well, who just returned from Bermuda, participating in the Interregional Central Bank Games, and the Central Bank of Barbados won the table tennis section of those games.
Okay.
And you have Julia Morris, who is a table tennis coach working at the National Sports Council. So the quality is there. And then we have Wendy George Freitas and Joan Benjamin, 2 of our more senior players who are here for fun, but who can give us a good match this afternoon.
Okay, great. So thanks for that background, and I believe the players are all warmed up and ready to go. So
Yes.
we're gonna get our cameras switched from off of us. We are not the center of attention tonight at all, but the center of attention is definitely, in this case, our first match where we will see the men's open singles. David Harris, semi-final, yes. David Harris versus Wilmot Goddard. And so our fans and our viewers can know exactly who is playing in what outfit. David Harris, he'll be in that lime green shirt and the green shorts, and he will be up against Wilmot Goddard, who will be playing in the orange top and the black shorts.
That's right.
And these are 3 best of 5, correct?
3 best of 5 games, yes.
Okay, great. And for those who might be from the old school, where tennis played to 21, we should note that tennis is now played to 11.
To 11.
Yes. Shorter and more exciting.
Much more exciting, a quicker game, but it's a lot of fun. It calls for a lot of concentration from ball 1. Whereas with the 21 games going to 21, you could relax a little bit and regain, your lead or recover. But with this 11-point game, if you snooze, you lose.
You lose. Yes. Okay. And just so we can get a little background on these 2 players, I know Mr. Harris. He has been around table tennis for eons. He is 81 years of age, and he told me he's been playing tennis from about 7 or 8 years. So he has quite a number of years tennis experience. And not only has he been a player, but he's also been a coach as well.
Yes, Mr. Harris is considered the father of table tennis in Barbados currently. He's been around for quite a long time, and he's the one who sort of nurtured our young players, take them to a particular level, and then they handed over to coaches like Carol Seeley, who's one of our officials tonight.
Yes.
And Julia Morris and Nicole Allen. Those persons tend to take forth from David Harris, but David Harris is the one who start players as.
Yes. Okay, so I believe we are about to see the start of the competition. So Harris will be serving first.
Yes.
And that 1 point going to Harris. 1 love. And again, explain a bit more about the rackets, the rubbers, the pits, etc. So that one is out. Harris now 4. and Goddard 8.
So if you listen to the sound coming off the
So at the end, so how long do they have between matches?
they have 1 minute already. And, most players tend to either refresh themselves or take advice from
Their
a
coaches.
person in the corner.
And it's really nice to see that Harris, who has, as you said, mentored many young players, is being coached by a young player.
Yes.
So Goddard gets the serve in the second match. Harris already put in on. So Harris now leads the second match 3-2. Good rally there. So 3-0. The service will change after every 2 points, correct?
Yes.
Good smash from Harris. And deciding not to smash the second time, but trying for the third, and that one going into the net.
Yes.
So he'll have one more serve, 3-4. A good smash there from Goddard. And Goddard leads 5-3, goes right into the serve. 6-3 to Goddard. Harris having a kind of rough time returning that serve.
Yeah.
Again,
Goddard was very strategic with that serve. He sort of rushed Harris. He served quickly and forced Harris.
Oh, beautiful.
So he has now worked out Harris, and he's now running the attack.
So these guys are playing rather quickly here.
Yes.
Not even giving themselves breathing space between the serves. As we say, that might be strategic.
It is strategic.
Yes. A good smash from Harris. So
you notice that Harris is walking away and trying to slow the game down.
yes.
That's experience for you.
Oh, a beautiful smash there. Goddard put away that one. I think he's the more aggressive of the two players. Yes. 9-5, 5-9. Good return. Very good return from Goddard. So this is game point here, 5-10. Now 6-10. That one is out.
Yeah.
10-7. Yes, definitely Goddard, the more aggressive of the two players, making a serious error there.
Yeah. Harris is on the comeback trail.
Yes, Harris is fighting. Harris is fighting his way back into this one. 9-10.
Taking his time, slowing the game down.
Yes. Wow.
That was unfortunate.
That would have given him some time in the hospital.
Yes.
So 11-9 to Goddard. Goddard taking the second one.
So once again, you see David Harris is being coached by his young student.
So Goddard is up 2-0. Harris needs to put a fight up. He needs to fight really hard in order to at least stand a chance to continue. Remember, it is 3 best of 5, so he will definitely have to win this one. Okay, that's a let ball, meaning they'll go again.
Oh,
Those are killers,
yes.
David.
Yes.
Those
But
are
he
killers.
returned the favor from the last game match.
Oh, yes. Oh, Harris is really fighting, trying
yes.
to deceive the player. So it's 4-1, Harris leading. I think he's allowing Goddard to make all the errors.
That's the strategy. He just putting the ball on, waiting for the error.
Yeah. So 2-5, Goddard. Goddard pushing that one too much in the air.
But what happened there, Goddard suffered from the effect of the reverse spin.
Okay. Fighting back, Goddard. 6-3 to Harris. So Harris to serve. Goddard not being able to read that one exactly right.
Right.
3-7.
But what I noticed again there is that Harris served, that particular serve, is the black side of his racket as opposed to the red. So obviously you have a different type of rubber on the
black side.
yes.
I think this one will go. Yes. So Harris is on his way to victory here, 9-3, but we can't cautious, 10-7. Oh yes, lovely shot. That one was well planned out, well orchestrated. And so he has fought back to 2 points away. The one is the offense.
Sorry, the one in the green shirt represented Barbados quite recently in Peru.
Okay.
He's a very good junior player. Spins the ball very heavy and deep.
Okay, so we're back to our 4th game now. Goddard, better known as Funk. Yes. He is.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely shot there,
Good
but
recovery.
Oh my, these guys have stepped it up.
Yes.
They have definitely stepped it up, David.
Yes, they have. Definitely.
They're playing. Oh my. Harris had no idea where that ball came from.
He's moving like a young boy.
Yes. So I think Funk has decided to get this over.
Yes.
And you can serve there by Goddard and a good return. Now he's up 7.
Harris is taking a timeout.
Yes.
Slow down the pace.
Yes, and he needs to do that. I think that's a good strategic move from him because Goddard has sped up. I mean, he got to 7 quite quickly there.
Yes. But Wilmot is a well-respected player internationally as well. He often goes to Utah. He's well sought after by the media in Utah. His games are always exciting.
Oh my, yes.
That's an edge.
That one aged. That one aged. That one? The edge is on the side.
On the side, yes.
Okay. So 3-7, but still a good return.
Still a good return.
Effort at the return. Harris fighting back.
Yeah, the timeout seemed to have worked.
Yes, to a point.
To a point, yes.
So 8-4, I believe. Goddard will now serve. Just 2 points away from Goddard taking the series. Oh my. Well, his intentions were true, but not quite making it there. 5-10. That's a let. 5-10. And that will do it.
Yeah.
So 11-5.
In the end there, you see Wilmot was pushing the ball very, very high. Players with the rubbers that they play with like pace because they are more or less parasites.
Yeah.
Right, so they need the pace in order to put the ball back on. So Wilmot was giving him floating balls that became very difficult for him to generate the pace he required to.
Okay. Right. So that will do it then. So, as you said, this was a semi-final.
Yes.
So Goddard won 11-8, 11-9, 8-11, 11-5.
That's right.
So he will be advancing to the men's open singles final, and he will be opposing Raul Husbands.
Yes.
Great. So we can add the name Wilmot Funk Goddard to winner of semi-final number 2. Coming up now will be the women's 50 to 59 semi-final, and this one will feature Julia Morris versus Paulette Smith. Julia Morris, she's in the black top and blue trap bottom.
Paulette is a good trooper. We reached out to her and tell her, come and participate in these games, and she said yes, you will come. So she, even though she don't expect to win tonight, she's prepared to give it her best shot, and that is what we want to see.
And I think the senior games itself, because we have to remember that this is part of the senior games. The senior games itself, the whole idea behind the senior games is to get persons involved in the sport, not necessarily someone who might have played the sport growing up or whatever, but it's an opportunity for people to come out and be active. And as that phrase is used, active aging. So as you age, you find something to do that you can exercise, you can have fun doing it, etc. So nothing at all wrong with someone moving from one sport into the next, because I'm quite sure that Paulette is not able to high jump anymore.
She might jump high, but not high jump.
not high enough. So if she decides to choose table tennis, well, that's good.
Table tennis is by far one of the better sports in terms of hand-to-eye coordination and all these different things. That most players in the world who play table tennis tend to live long.
Yes, and fitness as well. Fitness, you can get a really good sweat. I recall playing table tennis over at BDF, and then we used to have sports afternoons on Wednesdays, and so we had a really good sweat in there. But David, I want to thank you very much for coming and giving us your expertise in this area, and now we see the match has started. I think you can stay with us for this match, and then we're going to hand over to David Harris for the next one. Okay?
Harris.
Okay. Yes.
David.
So we're gonna bring David in at this time to join us. And as we said before, David Harris is not a slouch when it comes to the sport of table tennis at all. Over 70 years of experience as a player, as a coach, as an administrator, you name it. So, David, we want to welcome you to our live stream of the National Senior Games Table Tennis Competition. Sorry that you didn't make it to the final, but however, you know that you can't win them all.
Thank you for your welcome. National Sports Council has something important about Julia Morris in that Julia Morris, along with Trevor Farley, both of them are level 3 coaches.
Good.
So Barbados has 2 level 2 coaches.
Excellent. So that is good news, and I think it will augur well for the future of table tennis. So we are back on the court. We are back on the table, rather. Love one. That one going into the net. So it's now 2-love. Julia to serve.
But at this point, you should also inform you that for every 6 points, you're entitled to do a little bit of what is called toweling. In case your arms or your face. Every 6 points.
Every 6 points. Good. That's good information.
4-love to Julia Morris.
Oh, that's a good shot there. By Paulette.
4-1.
Yes. That one going out.
So the players, if they desire, can now have an opportunity to
This will be the toggle.
Yes.
Okay.
every 6 points.
I think Paulette is trying a little strategy there, trying to do long ball and soft ball. Yes. So this one is going rather quickly as well.
Score 2-8.
Yes.
Morris leads. 9-2.
So we are at game point.
Game point, yes. And that's the end of the game.
So another 11-2. What advice would you give to a player like Paulette Reed at this stage?
I think she needs to be a bit more aggressive.
Okay.
If she is not aggressive enough, I think Julie will take advantage of the lead.
Well, she managed to get 2 points. I would love to see her, as you said, get aggressive and try to secure a couple more points.
Something a bit significant about what's going on. I noticed that's not Julie was getting a little bit of advice from one of her charges.
Well, we did mention that with you as well when you were playing, the fact that you have mentored so many people, and now look at the youngsters who are giving you all the coaching advice, and not only one but two. Right. So we said one was probably coaching you on your serves.
Very much appreciated.
The other one was coaching you on your offense, and then we saw like a third guy coming who was your defensive coach.
Correct. But incidentally, in an official capacity in the big games, you're only entitled to have one coach. Yeah. But I should also like to interject at this stage that the balls are slightly bigger.
Yes.
And you're getting a lot of what I would refer to as high quality material. The wooden frame on which you put your rubber, some of them are specially designed to give a lot of flight.
Yes.
Along with the rubbers, some of the rubbers are also very, very fast too.
What is the cost of one of those rubbers? Because I know those rubbers can be extremely expensive.
Correct. I think the Tenergy rubber, that is one of the most expensive rubbers. In excess of 50 US.
Wow.
And some of the frames are probably between 120 and 150 US. And may even be more expensive.
Okay. Well, we're now going to see coming up some action in these are the finals coming up now. We have 5 finals coming up. The first one will be the women's 65 and over. And in this one, we have Wendy Joy De Freitas, and she will be playing in the lime green top versus Joan Benjamin in the blue top. Now, Joan Benjamin, she's 84 years of age, Mr. Harris.
So she will be the oldest individual here.
The oldest player in the competition, 84 years of age. Yes. And she told me that she's been trying her hand at various sports in the senior games. She's been in the senior games. Now, I think the viewers should know that this is a 20th year. There's a 20th edition of the senior games, and she has done, she told me she's done netball. She played a little netball in the senior games. She did track and field. I know on Sunday I saw her doing the 5K walk, and now she's doing table tennis. So very active 84-year-old.
I think she should be complimented.
Yes. So she'll be up against Wendy Joy De Freitas. Do you have any background on this Wendy Joy De Freitas?
De Freitas is actually a new face. I don't really know a lot about her.
Okay.
It's the first time I see her. I saw her practicing last Saturday.
Okay.
But I thought that she was just recreational.
I see.
But at this stage, I would also like to inform you that sometimes table tennis is used for rehabilitative purposes.
Okay, great.
And in other destinations, we also have structure where people in wheelchairs can also play.
Yes,
I've
yes,
seen that,
yes, yes. I have seen that as well, for sure. Yep. So the thing is, in Barbados, we don't have that many persons, and if we do have them, they definitely don't come out and say they want to participate. But it would be good to have them out participating.
Fortunately, we have coaches here who are competent and capable of giving instruction to.
For persons who might be in wheelchairs. That's great. Good to hear.
And also, there's also a championship for people who may not be intellectually gifted. That's
Okay.
also.
Great.
So it's there to embrace all sorts of persons.
Great. So we will see shortly then Wendy Joy de Freitas versus John Benjamin. Again, these guys will be playing a 3 best of 5 to 11, first to 11. So looking forward to see what these women 65 and over will bring. You see the official letting them know it's time to get going.
Yeah, but as you sit here relaxing, you may be totally unaware of what you call room temperature. If you are there playing, the room temperature along with your body temperature, that combination really causes you to feel very hot. A lot of people come here and complain about the heat.
The heat, yes.
But I have a building like this, air conditioning, that'll be extremely expensive.
Oh yes. Oh, good shot there from Wendy.
Game has started and now Wendy leads 2 points to 1. 3-1.
That one is out.
And about your apparel, if the ball is white, you shouldn't be wearing white shirt or white pants. Okay, and vice versa. Some balls are orange.
Yes, I was going to ask you about what about orange balls?
Well,
What is the rule when it comes to the color of the ball?
I think the orange ball is introduced to make the game more
Exciting?
TV friendly, or friendly for the media.
Yes. Okay.
8-2. Wendy leads 8-2.
Yes, and I do acknowledge your comment a while ago about the temperature. You can see Wendy fanning with the racket.
I see.
Okay. So that's the game point.
Game point, 10-2. 10-3.
So that will be it.
Not yet.
Yes, that's it.
That was probably that ball.
That one went out.
Edge.
Yes. So
But at this
11-2.
stage, what I would like to do, I'd like to pass on a little historical information to you. Because you're entitled for a short break after each game, which you speak to your coach, and the scorekeeper will have his watch. So when he say ready, turn, then you have to count and start to play.
Okay. All right, so John Benjamin serving. Oh my, that's a good shot there by Wendy Joy de Freitas. And she goes right into the lead, 1-love. Again, another one. 2-love. And Mr. Harris, we know that you have a lot of experience. You actually had a stint with the BDS sports program.
Correct.
You had stints while a teacher. I think you taught at 3 schools. You told me. Roebuck.
Right, Roebuck Primary, St. Louis Primary. That's how my last stint was at St. Bernard's Primary.
Okay, great. And I know that those two schools you mentioned, Forest Roebuck and St. John's, produce a plethora of great sportsmen, and some were outstanding table tennis players as
It's
well.
significant thing about St. Louis Primary that we had actually 3 players from that school which, and eventually they became champions, the 2-5 boys program, Kevin Kevin,
Yes,
and also an adopted child, Robert.
yes, for sure. That one going into the net by John Benjamin. And the score now
is
being
now
10
10
love.
So we are waiting to see if the love more will see it. That's just our last. And it
Well, it has sailed.
That is just more.
I think all of the sports, every discipline has its own bit of parlance,
Correct.
Road tennis,
I don't know
similar
if
in
it
road
can
tennis.
I don't know if it can be a bit precocious or so, but if you will observe, it seems as though tennis has a lot of cool-headed persons. You don't see a lot of bad temper or affairs. What's your opinion?
Well, maybe the nature of the sport, or what is required in the sport. I would tend to agree with you. Yeah.
High levels of concentration.
Yes, exactly. That's what's required for the sport.
And a bad temper
wouldn't do well.
can cause you to lose points.
Yes, won't do well in the sport. So it's 1-2. John Benjamin.
Yeah. Originally, when we played to 21, the games were best of 3.
Yes.
But now the games are now best of 5 because we played to 11 points.
Yeah, shorter games. Okay. This one is moving along quite swiftly as well. 4-1. I think Randy June did not give the ball time to bounce on the table.
If you do it, you will lose the point.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one there. Okay, that one not going over. She earned another point. So 5-3 now. Oh, nice. She's fighting back here. John Benjamin is fighting. It's now 5-4. That one going out though. Hitting that one out. And Mr. Harris, you're right. I think the game of tennis can help you a lot with focus. I notice when guys are doing their warm-ups and they're just doing like forehand and they're going back and forth. That is to me, that's a lot of focus because you're just hitting the ball in, let's say, in the next person's forehand. So it's just forehand to forehand, and that calls for a lot of good focus
And concentration.
Yes, for sure. So we're at game point, could be match point here, and that's it. 11-4. So that will do it for the 65 and over age category, where Wendy Joy de Freitas will be the 65 and over champion for the 20th edition of the National Senior Games. John Benjamin, she will be the runner-up. And that one is done and dusted as we get ready now, Mr. Harris. What I expect to be a very keenly contested competition here, the women's 50 to 59 age category. What are your thoughts on that one coming up?
Well, I think that Cheryl Bartlett is usually very aggressive, so I think she will be competitive and she won't just let Julia roll over.
Okay.
So you can expect some exchanges.
Okay.
But
yes, looking forward to that.
If you would permit me to indulge a little bit in the history of this building. This table tennis building was opened in 1997.
97.
1997. Originally, the building was used as a maintenance center for the trains which run in Barbados. And many people won't be aware of the trains because I think the train stopped running in 1937. And after that, it served other purposes like a creche and also as a entertainment center, dances, etc. But in 1997, we came together and did an extensive rehabilitation project here. It was very, very dirty. And actually, many people that came the first day didn't come back because it was very dusty. And then we get funding from BOA and a lot of volunteerism from table tennis players, along with the National Housing, I think yes, the National Housing Corporation.
Okay.
And it was, but here, as you sit here, underneath your feet, you have what you call synthetic matting. So that's very significant for the game, and that you don't have to worry about sliding or falling.
And as we see these two opponents warm up, this is exactly one of the things I was talking about, where you see them focusing on just the forehand and hitting the ball pretty much in the same or close to the vicinity of the same area all the time. And as we have both agreed, that calls for focus and concentration. And these two players look really good. Nice warm-up. I love to see these guys executing their warm-up drills.
Also, arm speed and
hand-eye coordination for sure.
and a certain level of control.
So just to let the viewers start to get familiar with who is who, I think they've seen Julia already. She's in the black top, and in the all blue is Cheryl Howard Bartlett. So Cheryl also has participated in several disciplines in the National Senior Games. She is very athletic, very fit. I understand she just returned from representing the Central Bank of Barbados at the Central Bank Games, which was held in the Bahamas. Yes, and they did quite well. I think they were the champions in that table tennis competition. So it's a good thing what the central banks across the region do. Every year they hold a competition. So they travel to different countries and they participate in different sports. They also do they have like a talent night where they do different, they showcase the talent of their countries, etc. Yes, but we are here to learn from each other. I will learn some things from you. You will learn some things from me.
I think Julie is equally talented too.
Yes.
She plays, I think she's played a bit of football and she also plays tennis too.
There you go. So I think we will have a great competition here between these two. Yeah, so I know David has to go off. David, you have to go off pretty soon and prepare for prepare for your match next, which will be the main 65 and over. But we're gonna keep our coverage here. 3-love, Julia Morris leading. That one going into the net by Cheryl Howard Bartlett. Again, she's attempting the slam, not being successful. So, love 5.
They have to
now
play next.
5-1, Julia Morris. I want to thank Mr. Harris very much. Loads of information we got out of Mr. Harris. He's a repository of table tennis.
I come back.
Yeah, so it was very good to have him on board. Welcome back, Mr. Boyne. So we are now into the first match. What a lovely attempt there by Cheryl Howard Bartlett. It's It's now 8-2. This first match, a good slam, backhand slam from Morris. 9-2. Trying for the short serve, not successful. 3-9. Oh my, lovely. That was a good rally from, very good rally from the two players there. So it's 3-10 now. And that 11-3. Julia Morris wins the first one.
The score does not reflect though the quality of the play that I saw here in this match. I think both players were playing extremely well.
Yes, for sure.
Julia was quite defensive at times because she was on the attack by Cheryl, but I believe that we're in for a high quality match tonight.
Yes, for sure. But again, as we said, Julia has represented Barbados.
Yes.
She's been there. She's
done that.
She's a coach as well. And she probably spends a lot of time playing with her charges as well and trying to maybe improve on some of her own areas.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that serve didn't do it at all for her.
See, Cheryl is quite the aggressor, but she needs to continue the attack. You don't hold back. Right,
Yes,
like
there we go.
You keep going.
Yes. So Cheryl Howard Bartlett attacking, and it paid dividends for her there.
It was a very good back top spin serve, but she just didn't kill the ball.
So Howard Bartlett moves into the lead.
Yes.
4-2. I'm sure she will try to hold on to that lead. Yeah. Julia, I think she quite aggressive when necessary. 4 apiece.
This is where the experience is coming through.
Yes. That one is out. 5-4. She goes right into the lead. Trying to change that.
Right. The first serve was a well disguised top spin. The second one, she attempted some back spin there with the same basic action. Now both players are going on the defense. Let's see which one.
Not enough effort there with that push. So 7-5. Morris leads.
Back spin.
Julia's return, probably not the best choice of return. 10-6. So that will end the game 11-6 to Morris. So could be one game remaining here.
One game, yes. I believe there's one game remaining.
Morris 11-3 and 11-6. After this, we'll see a repeat of the men's open singles with Harris and Goddard, and they'll be going up in the men's 65 and over. By both players.
Excellent rally there.
Yes, on each. Short. Harris to serve. So, the player can call let if they are not ready.
Yes, you can. is normally done by holding her hand up.
Right.
But she did both. Held her hand up and called it.
Rushing on to Julia. Wow, good recovery. Very good recovery there. 4-2. Wow. What a slam.
Julia is serving very clever. At points, he contests the ball at the top of the racket. It gives us some top spin, and then other times it's at the bottom of the racket, and the bottom of the ball, just gives us some heavy back spin.
I think that is her favorite shot there.
Yeah.
That backhand flick.
Yes.
Yeah, she likes that shot, it seems.
Charlotte serving top spin, back side spin to her backhand.
Lovely. That's a good smash from Cheryl Howard Bartlett. She's now within 2. There we go with that flick again.
Followed by forehand drive.
Yes, very good. So 4-8, Julia Morris leading. And I think we haven't, well, except for that first semi-final, which went to 4.
4, yes.
All the others have been 3.
3 games, yes. I think we can expect an exciting match. The last game for tonight, Royal Husband versus Wilmot Water.
That should be exciting.
That should be exciting.
Yeah. Oh my. So that will do it. 11-4. So Julia Morris can go home with her head extremely high as the Barbados National Senior Games Women's 50-59 champion.
But she will have to repeat it again as she plays Cheryl again in the Women Open. Singles.
Yes. Well, at least Howard Bartlett has an opportunity to go home as a champion as well.
Yeah. What we're seeing tonight, though, is that a lot of players have dominated in the individual categories as well as in the Open.
Okay.
So they're playing each other twice tonight.
Would you say that the turnout was a little low this year as compared to, previous years?
Yes. This year the turnout was very low. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the players are focusing more on the October activity.
So why didn't they come out and use this as a preparatory event then?
Some players are like playing chess. They want to hide
their talent.
They're practicing off site. I know some players are practicing at the central bank, for example. Some are practicing up by the airport.
Wow. I thought they would have used any opportunity to get as much competition because there's something called competition readiness.
I believe that would have been my strategy as well as a player. Gerard Small, he tends to come on occasion on Sundays and work out, but he hasn't been around in recent times either.
Wow. Yes, because I know those guys, I think I saw them participate in the games last year and some previous years. Well, let us hope that they are indeed getting themselves ready for October. Tell us a little bit more about this competition coming up. What is it really? what are the age groups and how many countries we're expecting to participate in this event?
I'm told based on the results of the last tournament that was held in October last year in India, that we can anticipate participation between 300 to 600 players.
Wow.
Coming from about 72 countries all over the world, all over the Commonwealth, I should say.
Okay.
You know, and these players are going to be participating in the traditional 5-year bands, 40 up.
Okay.
For prize monies of totaling $30,000 US.
Wow. Okay. Right. And this is a tournament that's held every year?
Every year. Yes, but this is the second time that the Commonwealth Table Tennis Federation is hosting this tournament.
Okay.
The first one was in India.
So we're about to witness the start of this first match in the main 65 and over, a repeat of what we saw earlier in the semifinals of the main open singles.
Yeah. I think Harris has to slow down a little bit in terms of his attacking shot. He's rushing it somewhat, and the ball is hitting the ball a little early, and it's going right off.
So Goddard off to his winning ways. Oh my, that one had Harris in a bit about it. Wasn't sure if it was going on or off, but it surely stood on the table.
But it's good to see too Wendy Joy, the fitness, who playing for the first time in this tournament, was able to come through and to win that.
Yes.
That age group quite easily.
So 5-2. Oh my, his usual aggressive manner, Goddard. And Harris with that strategy. Giving Goddard a run around, and very successful there in doing so. 3-6.
Oh, that was a different serve there, yes. Known in table tennis as the serve and lick. It's a top spin serve that tends to get the ball back high and you attack.
Yes, good attacking from Goddard.
Yes.
Now 7-4. 4-8. Harris to serve.
You need to let the ball drop a little bit more before you attack.
Harris was preparing to drop that one short, but missing it all together. I think he's very upset with himself about that. Yes, that would have surely been a crucial point for him.
See, Belmont's a very good player. He plays close to the table and off the table as well.
Yes. So it's 10-4 game point. Yes, that's good by Harris. So some aggression there from Harris. Well,
what about aggression by Belmont?
So 5 to Harris, 11 to Goddard in that first match. I should say first game.
The first game.
First game, yes. So after the senior games, will the Table Tennis Association be laying on any other competitions for the seniors?
We normally have the domestic tournament that we starting quite shortly. This is a teams tournament, but all of the players you see here tend to participate in that tournament as well. And then we should go into our nationals, which could be August also this year. And they will have an opportunity as well to participate. In addition, you understand that from the president, Ms. Felix, that we are bringing an official to assist us in training umpires to the international level. So the officiating should be improved somewhat significantly.
I remember that happening when Barbados hosted some years ago the
Cadets, yes.
cadet tournament. Harris now earning his first point.
Yes.
1-2.
It was a more aggressive serve.
Yes. I can see he's trying to be more aggressive this time around, but he has to control that aggression.
That's right.
So 3-1. There you go again. I think placement is the key when you smash. Oh my, that one. Yes, that would have given him a hard time. So it is 5-1, 1-5.
Oh, beautiful serve. Yes.
That would have been ideal if he had it placed again. Placement. 1-6. Having a very tough time.
Timing.
Yes. It's 8-1. It seems as though Harris has just given up on this game.
Yes.
You don't see the fighting spirit he exhibited earlier. It's now 9-1. I think Goddard is to serve now. Yes. No? And you're right in when you say that Goddard can move around.
Yes.
He gets forward and back rather quickly. Yes. Yes, so that's game point, 10-2. Good return. Very good return. Good play. What a good play. Goddard seems to be really enjoying playing. It's 11-2 here. That's it. Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
That one, even though it hit the table, it hit the side of the table.
Yes. So Goddard, as you said, a very exciting player to watch. Very flamboyant in his moves. So he has 2 games, 11-5 and 11-2. So he's on his way to 2. Well, actually not 2, because the first one was to get into the final. But as you said, he will be back again to play in the men's open singles. Yes, that final is coming up. And we'll also see a repeat where Cheryl Howard Bartlett will be up against Julia Morris
for the men's open singles after this one.
Oh my God. Good effort there with the return from Goddard. So Harris is off to a 2-love lead. Return. Oh my, missing that one completely.
I'm beginning to wonder if the lights are affecting
Mr. Harris.
Yeah, because as he looks up, he tends to miss on the ball somewhat. And Goddard is taking advantage of that. So he's playing the ball very high.
Yes. Well, you know, it's part of the strategy of the sport. If you find something, an area of weakness with your opponent, you milk it.
You milk it.
Oh, yes. And you were talking about one of the players in that 50 to 54 age category.
Yes.
Yes, saw one coming in.
Yes.
3 to 4. It's now 4 apiece.
But, know from experience in playing with Mark, his weakest side is his backhand. But I feel that Harris is going towards forehand.
Towards his strength,
Yes, his
rather
strength,
than his weakness.
his weakness.
And again, you know, over time, as you watch players or you
Yes.
play against them, that is something you would recognize where the weaknesses
yes.
are.
Yes.
And you would figure that once you know where it is, again, you would place the ball
That's
there.
yes, definitely.
So a break here, which is allowed.
The timeout for a minute again.
Yes. So it is 4-5 in favor of Gotti.
But even though Goddard would win this match, I believe, easily, having to play this game at this point might be his disadvantage. Where you consider that he has to play Royal Husband in the next game.
Yes.
Because this very slow
Yes.
high ball game is not the game he's going to receive in the next game.
Yes. And based on what you have told me about Royal Husband, he's not going to be a walkover.
He's not going to be a walkover.
This is beautiful tennis here. Good returns from both. Right. Some very good returns from Goddard. Goddard is really showcasing his talent and his ability here.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
There we go again. Oh my! I'm back on. He's returned the ball.
Yes.
Wow. I think he has frustrated Mr. Harris.
Yes.
So it's 4-8. Do you think these guys are putting on a show for us?
Yes. I think they are. Yes.
I think they have decided. I think Harris has decided. Look, I can't win it. So
let's make
why
the
not
show,
let us
yes.
put on a show for the viewers?
Yes.
For those who are in attendance. 5-8.
Yes.
He's surely
To
fighting.
the backhand there again.
So 8-6.
A little bit of luck there.
It's always good to make a deal with the edge of the tennis board before you start.
Oh, beautiful look on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Mr. Hart applauds his own shot.
Yes. So Harris fighting back here, 7-9.
He's a fighter. He never gives up. That's towards the backhand.
7-10. Game point, game set, and match point rather. Okay, 10-8 now. So Goddard has the serve. 10-8. I'm surprised because Goddard, I think Harris just gave away that. And I was going to make the point that Goddard did not have any real special serve. To me, it was just a simple serve.
Get the ball in play and then
and then go from there. So kudos to Wilmot Funk Goddard, who will now be declared the men's 65 and over champion. And we are getting ready now for the women's open singles final. And again, this one is a repeat. Cheryl Howard Bartlett versus Julia Morris. So you again say that that competition is going to be played in October.
In October, yes.
Will we be using this venue, or will we be using the gymnasium?
No, we have to use the gymnasium, and almost every room in the gymnasium as well. We have to have practice tables, medical facilities, hospitality facilities, etc. So it is going to be quite a big event, a major event for Barbados.
Yes, and this will be kind of similar to what we saw with those cadet games, where we had people from all over the world here in Barbados.
Yes, but much more tennis. We're going to have about 8 to 10 boards playing at one time because we have different age categories and plenty. We can have up to 64 players per age category.
Okay, and that will be playing throughout the day, morning
Yes.
to night.
Morning to night.
Okay, great. So if I wanted to participate in that competition, could I?
You can. It will just require a registration fee of $175.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But you did say that there's
It's
prize
30
money.
prize money
to
is
be
30.
won. So I do understand
Yes.
why you would have to register with that.
Yes.
Okay. So anybody from anywhere in the Commonwealth
can participate.
can register,
Yes.
get to Barbados and
participate.
play.
Yes.
Okay. And then I believe they will do the draws. They will do the draws. They will do the draws once they get here.
Yes.
They will
We
then
are
start
bringing an
joining
international official to look after the draws. We can register up to 64 players for each age range.
Okay, so that limit would be 64 to start with.
To start with.
Okay.
For each age range.
Okay. And you say they play from 40
to 49. 40 to 44, 45 to 49.
all the way up.
Yes.
Okay, so it's possible we can see some like 80-something-year-olds participating.
Very likely you'll see some 80-something.
Nice.
Yes, very likely.
Please keep me informed. That's
Yes.
something I would definitely love to see. And for sure, those who are hearing and who are lovers of table tennis, I'm gonna hold Mr. Bowen responsible for making sure that you are informed and that the whole of Barbados is informed about this event, because I think it's something that shouldn't miss us.
Right.
We should really go and give our support to it.
And I can say now to you, I will hold you responsible for being present and assisting us in terms of making some of the announcements and using your lovely voice, well-known voice in the area of sporting activity, to help us promote the activity and to be there to bring the information to our public.
For sure. I am a man of my word.
Yes. And your word is good.
Yes, for sure. But definitely, as I watch these guys play, and we were talking about this 50 to 59 age group,
Yes.
I remembered when at the Barbados Community College, we did not have a gymnasium then. Community
Right.
College was a place, and I don't know if you recall when there were some guys that were here from Sweden. I think we had a number one in the world from Sweden and what's not, and Gregory Riley had played. There was some exhibition matches when those guys were jumping on the table and
Yes.
oh man, that was some exciting tennis then. So
You know, I went to the US warm-up one year with Karasili. And Karasili was to play in the finals, the US #1 player at the time. And they were to play at, I think it was around 12 o'clock in the day. This guy came about 3 o'clock. And the official said, we cannot default the US #1 player. He got the better of Carroll because by then Carroll had lost his school.
Yeah.
You know, and but to say that we have players of a standard that can compete, I think
we can hold our
own. Yes.
Great. Okay, so we're back on to the table for this encounter. Seems to be a lot more competitive than the first time around. 5-3, Julia Morris leads. Oh my, good return. Not this time around.
That's right.
Didn't get to return that one. So 6-3. And this is our first in our 3 best of 5. So
Julia is much more aggressive this time around.
yes, she is. Yeah, she is. She surely is. Okay. 4-7. She loves that flick.
She loves it, yes.
You know, players have trademarks.
Yes.
surely hers. There she goes with it again.
Yes.
But I think she has to consider because she's lost. I've seen her lose a couple of points by that flick.
And the young lady we have on the table there scoring, she's one of Barbados' national junior players. A very solid player.
Okay.
Both schools at Harrison College, and she's extremely talented.
Yes, it's good to see the youngsters involved. I mean, this is the senior games. It's good to see the juniors coming in and giving their support and, you know, encouraging the older folks. So it's 9-6, 6-9. That one going out. So 9-7. 9-8. Julia pushing a little too hard there. Both points she lost. Same route. So 8-10. That will do it. But I must say that Howard Bartlett has improved from the first time we saw her. She's playing with more purpose.
Yes.
With a lot more purpose. Giving Julia a fight.
Yes.
So it's 11-8 right now.
But that's a player, I know Cheryl fights. Regardless of the circumstances, she's going to fight. As a matter of fact, she told me that Queen's College was both herself and Dale rather went to Queen's College together. She used to beat Dale at Queen's College in table tennis. And that's a major feat.
Rally, one piece. I have to ask you the question, do they still have table tennis, inter-schools table tennis competitions? You don't hear about that very much.
Not recently.
Now, why is that? Why don't they have that?
It's a very good question. What you do get though is a lot of these schools come here and they play in the domestic tournaments as part of clubs and so forth.
They play for clubs.
For clubs,
Because I do recall, and I was telling the guys earlier before we came on, about the days of inter-school table tennis.
Yes.
That was a good shot from Julia Morris. And again, she goes with that flick. That is her trademark. So it's 2-6. I would love to see that. The thing is, if you ever want to realize the best talent in anything, you have to go into the schools. Going to the schools. Every child in Barbados attends school. You're going to the schools. You look for the talent. You get them out. They compete against each other. So I think your pool of table tennis players will be very, very small.
It's small at the moment.
Yes.
But your idea is an excellent one. I will certainly put it to the president and the association to restart that program.
Yes. I think we need to definitely do it. And the thing is, you start in the primary schools, even if you probably will not get all 80 plus.
Right.
But if you get 20 schools playing, that's good.
That's good, yeah.
Right? But when you say A, you have to say B. Because in order for that, oh my goodness, you say that. Brilliant playing there. Brilliant. And I think those present are appreciating.
Yes, very much so.
The brilliant play. So Morris is up, 11-8, 11-4. One more to go. And I was making a point. We will have to probably look then at having more coaches going into the primary schools.
Yes.
Because as it is, how many do we have? Julia?
We have Carol Seeley, we have Nicole Aline, that's where we school children from here, David Harris as well. But that's about it really. Kevin Farley has started the program with this Caribbean Unity Sports Club.
Yes.
That is doing quite well as well. But sometimes, sometimes the issue is also a question of equipment.
Yes.
You know, I can recall growing up, and I'm sure you can too. Each cricket club, for example, used to have a table tennis board in there.
Yes.
You know, and players would practice and play games. Berler, when he was playing, used to come here and work out on the table tennis board.
Okay. 1 to 5. Change of service. Cheryl Howard Bartlett. Well, Julia already showing her authority.
Yes.
Touching down her authority here in this one. Yeah, playing some very good strokes. Very, very good strokes. Wow. 1 to 7. I think she's decided, look, let me stop fooling around here and get this over with. There with the flick again. 8 to 1. And quickly.
I noticed the score was, the first game was 8, cut in half for 4. And now we are 2.
Now
4 2s also.
2 to 9 here.
Nice. 3.
9 to 3. Oh my, the neck not working for Cheryl. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So that will do it. Game, set, and match point. 11 to 3. So our women's open singles champion, Julia Morris.
Yes.
And she's also the women's 50 to 59 champion. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to. I will beg for your assistance in grabbing all the champions from the various age groups, so we can have an opportunity to have a word with them, and we can do that after once we've completed this.
This is the big match now.
Yes, this one here, the big
one.
Finale. A good way to finish up. Royal Husbands versus Wilmot Goddard. So this is a men's open singles. So the people we will need to have a word with would be Wendy Joy de Freitas, the 65 and over champion, Julia Morris, who is the women's 50 to 59, as well as women's open, Wilmot Goddard, and then we'll see if we need to speak to Raul Harris. Raul Husband, sorry.
No, want to speak to them?
The winners, the persons who win. You want to bring them here so they can speak to them, so you can alert them before they leave after this match. So let Wendy.
Goddard nowhere to be seen right now. Maybe he's outside doing his final set of stretches, or maybe getting some rest because he's been going all night.
Yes.
Yes. But back to your point and the point we were making about the resurgence of schools into schools table tennis. I think is really something that the table tennis executive should try to make possible. And I think you will see more and more players emerging.
You see, the live streaming of these games are also very important because we don't see enough table tennis on television.
Yes.
You know, not even at the international level. And because of television rights and so forth, that's where the larger the international associations make their money. But we need to see the sport more. You know, and I believe that this moment is a good one. Also, if we can have more of our games carried live, or I think that would also encourage the youngsters to come up and to get involved.
Yes.
You have to make it exciting for those players.
For sure. And the thing is, once you start streaming the table tennis competitions, even when the primary schools have them, you start to stream. You know how parents get?
Oh yes.
Parents get excited to see, oh, my son is going to be on TV. My son is going to be on a live stream on YouTube, whatever. And they spread the word, and all their friends and the family, people from all over can get to see them playing. Another thing about live streaming, for those who might reach a certain level, let's say table tennis players who might be looking to get out there, there might be opportunities for those players. And so in this day and age where a coach or somebody who wants to give someone a little attachment or whatever, all they need to do is to go on YouTube and pull up the player, and they can get to actually see them.
Yes.
You know? So I think it's something that we need to look into. And just looking on at these guys warming up, I can't wait to see this match.
The war has already started.
Exactly. And they're just warming up.
Just warming up. The war has already started.
Yes, I'm really impressed with this guy, Raul Husbands, already. Oh my, both backhand and forehand.
But I think he made a tactical error though, because Wilmot was playing a lot of slow-paced games for the whole night against David Harris.
Yes.
And to come and warm him up and for him to adjust to the pace of what I know the match would be is a dangerous thing.
Yes.
5 men, open singles, Wilmot Goddard versus Ron Husbands. Ron Husbands to serve,
Okay.
0-0.
Great. So you heard it. It's Felix in the announcement. Yes. So I can see already that Raul Husbands is an attacking player.
Attacking player.
Yeah. I hope that Goddard does not fall into this trap, though. That he will just play his own game.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That was nice. That was placement.
Placement, yes.
Yes.
Nice body shift.
Yes,
shot.
please. Lovely. So I think Goddard is very warm and he's ready. He's ready to go. Oh my. Yes, that one is good. Excellent shot there from Husbands. 2 apiece. Oh my. Okay. Yes, these guys are putting on a table tennis clinic right now. 4-2. Yes. And you see, this is what youngsters should be watching and trying to say, well, I want to be able to play even better than these guys.
Remember, these guys are 65 and over.
Exactly. And they're playing, oh man. David, I would not want to play with it. I'm not in their age category. I wouldn't dare come to play against them. They're doing an excellent job so far. 5-3.
You see, but the thing about these two guys though is that they do a lot of riding. Both of them ride a lot of bicycles and so.
So the fitness level is high. Yes. Yes, 4-7. Oh my, Goddard seems to be losing a little focus there. I think this is the first time for the night that we've seen him serve a ball into the net. All of his serves were pretty strong. So it's 9-4, Husbands.
Husbands is taking a serious attack.
Goddard 4, first game. So, what advice would you give to Goddard if you were his coach at this stage?
What I would suggest to him to slow the game down. He's going to the wings of Raul Husband. I would suggest they play the ball down the center. So that so that Raul will have to move in order to attack. But he's pushing the ball to either to his forehand or to his backhand, so Raul is just standing up there and
Yes.
attacking the shot.
So one each.
One.
1, 2.
Hard flip there.
Like 1, 2.
Yes, I think we anticipated that this
Yes.
game would be keenly contested. But as you said, even though husbands won 11-4, we still had a very competitive
Very
game.
competitive game.
Yes. Not to take away anything from Goddard at all.
No.
Oh my, some good play.
2, 5.
So Goddard is fighting. Fighting for this one. This might be the one where we go the full Monty.
You're likely to go the full. You're likely to.
Yes, Goddard is fighting 6-2.
Yeah.
He's up by 4 points. Wow. Good playing there. Great comeback for husbands. 6-3. So now 3-7. And we have already established that 4 points isn't really a lot.
No, not at this level.
Look at how it has dropped
Husband
to 2.
it's not the serves very well. Goddard is tanking. He's trying to win the point too early.
Working too hard. Looking away. Yes.
He's nervous.
Here's where focus and concentration comes into play. Good play from these two. So it's now 8-all.
If Goddard wins this game, this game is going to be. If he wins this game, Goddard is going to dominate this match from there.
9 each. So we are at a crucial stage
At a
here.
very crucial stage.
10-all. So he must win by 2 points.
Must win by 2
Two
points,
clear
yes.
points. Yes.
Okay, 10, 10.
Goddard, that's one.
Now go center onto his body, as I suggested earlier.
That has worked for Goddard. So that one going down to the wire, 12-10. So each of the players one game each. So
I believe
yes.
you're going to see a reversal of fortunes. I really believe so.
So
Knowing these two players,
you're of the opinion that Goddard is going to
dominate this time. He's going to take this one.
okay. So it's 0-0. That one would have been tough.
Yeah,
The ball was so low.
yeah. At the edge of the table,
Yes.
I was surprised he even got it.
But that was a valiant effort.
Yes.
Valiant effort. Okay, let's see if he can move ahead with 2 clear points. Too high. See pitches the ball high.
Yes.
It's gone.
Yes.
So that's 2 apiece. Yes, this is very keenly contested here between these two. Lovely shot there from Goddard. This is good tennis.
A lot of on-force errors here
Yes.
now. He's rushing the points too much.
Husbands has moved ahead
yes.
by 2. Number 3. You need to see that focus now from Goddard.
You'll see it.
Change
You'll
of
see it.
serve.
Change of
That
serve,
one
yes.
worked. Yes. Trying it one more time and it worked.
6 each. You'll see
Gaining
it.
his 2 points.
Yes.
Let's see what husbands will bring. As you say, that
one. On-force error there.
Yes. Gaining the 2 points and now losing 2 points.
Losing 2 points, yeah.
See what serve he will bring this time. Lovely.
7-8.
So he will have to try now to win this point.
Win this point, yes.
Equalize and then look to move on from here.
Yes.
9-7.
9-7.
Oh, good.
Husbands is really working here.
Yeah. I must give him credit. He stepped up.
He's really giving it his all here. So, husbands leads 2 games to 1. 11-4, 10-12, 11-7. This is now game 4. This is an opportunity for Goddard.
Well, he has no choice. Yeah,
Yes,
he has
it's
to take
now
this
or
one.
never.
Yeah, that's right.
It's now or never.
8-0-0.
So, 1 apiece.
Yeah.
Turn.
Yes.
So it's 2 apiece. Still things extremely tight here between
very
these
tight.
2 players.
Four piece.
Still extremely tight and extremely competitive. Lovely shot there from Goddard. And I think Goddard knows that he needs to.
Oh! brutal attack.
Yes, it was. The ball hit the roof, so it's 5 apiece. 5-6. 7-5.
Everything counts at this stage.
Goddard definitely needs to move.
Yes.
He needs to win these other 2 points.
Yeah.
7-5. Last one.
Last one.
And if he wins this, he will still be 2 points up. Won it, so 6-8. But as we say, 2 points,
2 points
is nothing.
Nothing at this stage.
7-8. It's gone. It's 8-0. Let's see if he will take advantage of the service. He's 1-1, 9-8.
9-8.
Look.
I thought he would have given him the same serve again.
Yes.
Yes, I really thought that. 9 apiece. An error by Husbands. 9-10.
I'll get down to the wire.
Yes, we are. 2 games apiece. And I think we kind of knew that
Yes.
this would happen.
This will happen.
Yes. This is the big decider here. So Husbands 11-4 the first. Goddard taking the second, 12-10. Husbands taking the third, 11-7. And Goddard taking the fourth, 11-9.
Yes.
So in a case like this, will they have to change around in the middle of the
Yes,
match?
they will. Once the first player reaches 5 points,
5,
yeah,
yes.
you have to turn it.
And but the service order will remain.
Remain, yes.
Yes. I think these guys will have to exhibit a lot of patience into this one. The unforced errors
Yes.
will cause that person to suffer.
There you go on.
So it's 3-2 in favor of Husbands. Here we go. 3-3. Very, very, very tight here. And this is for the men's Open Singles Championship. Goddard is up.
Husbands have a lot of support from the junior players.
Yes, he surely does. And Husbands acknowledges
Yes.
that was a beautiful
Yes.
shot here. So they will switch
They'll switch
now.
it over,
Yes,
yes.
5-3.
5. Oh, beautiful shot.
Again, yeah, very good placement there. Good timing. Everything was good about that. Wow. So let's see if Goddard will try to capitalize on these 2 points lead he has. Not try to give away points at this stage. 6-5. Okay, so So he has that
Yes.
2-point advantage.
7.
5-7.
Oh boy.
5-8. Wow. So, David, 4 points.
4 points. At this
4
level,
points.
4 points.
needs two.
It's all over now, I think.
Goddard needs
Yeah,
2. And
Husband would need 6.
needs 6.
I think it's all over now.
He's
Husband.
called for a break.
You close for timeout.
Yes.
But
I think he's going to the youngsters now to
No,
get
he's not. He's not allowed out to leave it, the
the
court.
playing area.
No, but
So, if you could explain to the viewers why it is important that he must remain with the racket.
yes, the racket must remain in the playing area as well because internationally these rackets are tested to ensure that they're at ITTF standard. And his walking away just now could have resulted in a default for him.
9. 5.
But there's been a local competition between to not be so strict on the rules.
So it's 9-6.
96.
Goddard still needs 2. He has to focus here. He needs 2. Husbands needs 4. Wow. Husbands is really fighting. He's won 3 straight.
3 straight.
That's a big serve. So Goddard needs to pull out all the stops now.
No, yeah.
Must be 2 magnificent serves.
He's only services.
So 1 away. 1 away.
One away.
Let's see what he will serve up. We are now at 10 apiece. Must be 2.
Exciting time.
Oh yes. Well, he had it in the bag. He had it in the bag. This serve must be terrific.
Oops. That was beautiful table tennis.
You cannot ask for
Yeah, that was a really, that was indeed of a high standard.
Yes. So we have our winners. I think what we'll do here now is to grab hold of the winners and
Yes, they're very rounded up here.
so we're going to try to interview the winners. We're going to bring them over to this area and have a few words with them. Again, just to go through the winners, the women's 65 and over, Wendy Joy de Freitas, Julia Morris, the winner of the women's 50 to 59 as well as the women's open, David Wilmot Goddard winning the men's 65 and over, and Raul Husbands winning the men's open singles. Okay, so we are ready? Yes, we have with us Wendy Joy De Freitas, the winner of the 65 and over competition here at the National Senior Games, the 20th edition. Congratulations to you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about how you got started playing table tennis.
Started playing at school.
At school?
I was about 13 years old.
Okay. You went to school in Barbados?
No, St. Vincent.
St. Vincent?
Yeah,
okay.
St. Vincent.
And how did you get involved in the National Senior Games?
Well, I came to look at the games last year and I got interested in it. I decided to enter this year.
Great.
Yeah.
And how has the competition been for you? How was it for you?
It was great because I just started a few weeks ago to play
Wow.
a game,
Okay.
but I hope to play next year.
Great.
Get
So
better.
I understand that there's a competition coming up in October. You heard about that
Oh, I've
competition?
heard about that.
You've
I
heard
don't think
about
I'll
it?
enter, but I'll go and have a look at it first.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. But you plan to continue your table
yeah,
tennis and hopefully next year do a little
Of
better.
course, yeah, for sure.
Excellent. So again, let me congratulate you for being the 65 and over champion of the Senior
Thank you.
Games. Any other sports that you play apart from table tennis?
Not really. I just go to the gym and swim. I'm very active, so.
But
Not a sports, no.
You are aware that swimming is part of the Senior Games this year, though?
Okay, no, I didn't know that.
Okay, so
I could enter.
when you leave here, I'm going to ask you to go over there and ask for a guy by the name of Jasper Blades.
Okay, I will.
He is the organizer of the Senior Games. He's right over there in that blue and white cap. You can talk to him.
Okay.
And he will give
Okay.
you some information about the other events occurring
Yeah,
at the National
great.
Senior Games, and maybe it's not too late for you to, you look
Yeah.
extremely fit for
Thank
your
you,
age,
yeah.
and maybe you can hop into one of the other disciplines.
Yeah,
But
that'll be interesting.
congratulations
Thank you
to
so
you.
much. Thank you.
And we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Oh, I gotta take this off.
So that was Wendy Joy De Freitas, the 65 and over champion. So we'll go right on to Raul Husbands, who we just saw there competing. I'm sure he has enough energy that he can speak with us.
I think so.
Yes. Raul, congratulations to
Thank you. Thank you.
That match was extremely exciting. Extremely. I mean, I was here rooting for both of you guys, but obviously only one could win. So tell us a bit about your background, first of all, in table tennis.
Well, I first got interested in table tennis many years ago when I was about 11, 12. I saw it being played. Myself and my brother, we went excited to play. Never got coached, or anything like that. And so we went amateur, right? So I never got coached in my life.
Wow.
Never got coached, but you came along, you made any mistakes, and then eventually I loved the game because of its complexity, because of the fact that you can exercise with it.
Yes.
Helps your mind.
Yes.
It's a fast game, so it's a beautiful game. So I like to play.
Okay, so you represented your school, you represented the country. What?
No, I've never represented the school or country. I've won the intermediate a couple of years ago. I've won team championships. I won the first cadet championship here.
Okay, great.
Right? But I've never represented the country or the school.
Okay, so tell us a bit about your preparation for the National Senior Games.
Well, we play every now and again, as often as we could. The seniors we play, we come down on Sundays and spend an hour or two when we play. And it is true that we get practice. And during the week when you could find some time, you come and play.
Okay.
And through that you get some practice.
And you have been participating in the Senior Games over the years, or is this your first time?
No, I've been here before.
Okay,
Yeah,
great. So coming into this match against Funk, what were your thoughts?
Oh, Funk is an excellent player, very good, right? I know it would be very competitive.
Yes.
And I know his capabilities, right? So I tried to make sure that I capitalize on my strengths.
Yes.
And limited his right? And I did that, I think, through the serving.
Yes.
I did a different serve than he normally would play.
Yes,
Through the
yes.
serving and
Yes.
then, yeah.
Excellent. So what was the future for you now that the Senior Games is over? What's your next move?
Oh, No, I will continue to play until I am unable to do so, or until the Lord tells me to stop.
Okay.
You know, just play for fun and enter any little competition that
They
will.
have.
Yeah.
Excellent. So again, congratulations
Thank you.
to you. You are the men's open champion of the senior games, and we look forward to hearing that name ringing in the table tennis circles.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, so there we have it. I believe we'll have two more persons coming. So Royal Husbands putting on a table tennis clinic there along with Wilmot Goddard. And now we have Julia Morris. Julia, congratulations. You have two titles, the
Yes.
Women's Open and the 50 to 59. Good. Give us a little background of Julia Morris and table tennis.
Well, I started table tennis when I was 12 years old at Ellerslie Secondary School. I played for Barbados for the first time in the it was then under 20. And I was 15 at the time.
Wow.
And I won Junior Caribbean. I'm a former Junior Caribbean champion. I started working at the National Sports Council about 13 years ago.
Wow.
I work with the national junior teams and senior teams as well. My focus right now is introducing a lot more girls into the game
Yeah.
because that's an area that's lacking.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see the older folks coming out, the older girls coming out and playing. But we're restarting table tennis for the girls now.
Lovely.
And this term, school term, we're going to have primary and secondary tournaments, and we're introducing the girls team competition.
Okay.
So this, I don't know if it has ever happened, the girls teams, but this is something to look forward to.
Yes, because I did ask the question to Mr. Boyne if there is still inter-school competition, because I know in my day, which was way back, that there was inter-school and it was very vibrant.
Yes.
But then there was nothing.
Yeah, we used to travel, to other schools because most of these schools had good equipment.
Yes.
Nowadays all these schools they just, somehow the equipment becomes destroyed or out of sorts.
Okay.
So we have a center now, so we bring everybody here.
Okay.
And it's easier that way.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So what got you interested in playing in the National Senior Games?
To be honest, Charlotte had won it quite a few times, and my partner, we played together at Wilmot Goddard, played for the same club, Spinners. So he said, why not come down? He didn't want her to win again, kind of. But I was encouraging also the other older national players to come out. Nicole was interested, but she couldn't play on the first day.
Yes.
So unfortunately, if not, maybe I would have played her in the finals.
I see.
But Charlotte was competitive. She plays well. She has to do a lot more with the spin game.
Yes,
She's very good at flat hitting, but when you introduce backspin, then she has a little problem. And her mistake tonight was to serve backspin because it's not her game.
Yes.
If she had served flat, she may have had a better game.
Okay.
So,
Great.
it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I saw that. I saw you were having some fun, and I was commenting on your favorite stroke, which is the backhand flick.
Yes.
Yes.
I used to play with Pips a while ago.
Yes.
So that was one of my.
Yes, I saw you execute that shot quite a bit. But congratulations to you, and I also want to congratulate you on the work you're doing at the National Sports Council with the youngsters, and I look forward to seeing the young ladies getting involved in table tennis. So you have two titles, at least to hold for a year.
And I'm also national champion.
There you go. All right. So congrats to you once more.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Great. Lovely. So we have one more person to speak to. That's Wilmot Funk Goddard. And he was the men's 65 and over champion. We'll get to have a word with him shortly here.
Good evening.
Yes, good night, Mr. Goddard. Congratulations.
Good night, sir.
I think if there was an award for the player with the most finesse, the most class, the most excitement, that you would probably have to get that award, because it was a pleasure sitting and watch you play. You didn't just play the game, you played with such excitement. Talk to us about your table tennis exploits.
Well, my table tennis, I just like to play tennis, exhibition tennis I play.
Oh.
Right? But they like to win, right?
Yes.
I like to give everybody a fair chance.
Yes.
Right? Like, then they had the 10-9 up. I could serve my strongest service and win the game, but I said no. So something normal,
I see.
Not
Yes.
that I went to beat the ball, you know what I'm saying? I just play, I tell you what, play exhibition league.
Okay.
If you win, even if I win, I win.
Okay, good. And pretty much that game against Mr. Harris, again, Mr. Harris is 81 years of age. You are 64.
64, yeah.
Yes.
That's a
so-
mismatch.
But again, that's
But I was
because...
play well.
Yes, of course he did.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on getting more players of your age group to come out and participate?
You see, they got enough fellas that they don't want to play everything. They want to play for money, but money and all.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd rather travel fast, they don't think so. They want to play for money and all. Can't play tennis exercise as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah? I don't play money, I can't play tennis.
Yes. Well, we do appreciate the tennis that you played. I was.
And my tennis, I play high standard tennis.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You play to a very high standard indeed. And again, I want to congratulate you on being the men's 65 and over champion and reaching the finals in the open singles.
Yeah.
And like I said, we couldn't have had a better way to finish
the
tonight
tournament.
than by that. That went to 5.
Yeah.
Yes. At one point, I really say to myself, "You're gonna pull it off."
Yeah.
Because remember, you were leading. You had 4 points up.
Yeah.
It was 9-5.
9-6.
You had him 9-5.
Right, 9-5.
Yes, and then
I get careless.
Yeah.
And give 2 points. Because you can't get back from there. I ease that, right?
Yes.
Ease the tension a little bit.
Right. But I still
It is well
applaud
played,
you
though.
for the good play. It was very exciting. You were flamboyant in your games and what's not. Congratulations
Thanks a lot,
to you.
sir.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, 10 minutes to do.
Good. Goody. All right.
Thanks.
Good. So we are going to wind down what has been a rather exciting evening of table tennis. And just to recap, in the 65 and over females, Wendy Joy de Freitas defeated Joan Benjamin 11-2, 11-0, 11-4. In the women's 50 to 59 final, Julia Morris victorious there. 3 games, 11-3, 11-6, 11-4. In the men's 65 and over, Wilmot Goddard, 11-5, 11-2, 11-8 against David Harris. In the women's open, Cheryl Howard Bartlett, she lost to Julia Morris, 8-4 and 3. And then to end it off in great style, going to 5 games, Royal Husbands winning 11-4, 10-12, 11-7, 9-11, and 12-10. So that will bring us to the end of another exciting year of National Senior Games Table Tennis, the 20th edition here at the Tennis Center in River Road. On behalf of the crew, this is Michael Jules, and thank you for viewing, and we'll see you tomorrow at the National Netball Stadium for the National Senior Games Netball competition.